Are you tired of bots joining every meeting, being confused by your AI meeting note settings? In this video, I wanted to go over Granola, which is an AI note-taking app that's gaining a lot of popularity. One of the key things that I love about it is the simple interface and calming style, as well as the way that you can chat with it during a meeting so you can realign yourself during important calls or remember facts from before. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Let's dive right in. When you first download Granola, this is going to be the basic layout that you'll see. If you hook up your calendar, you'll be able to see all of your events coming up in this handy view, and you can even pre-add it to different folders so that you have them there. On the sidebar, you'll see Home, Shared with Me, which is any notes that other people have shared with you, and then a basic chat here. And then here you have your different spaces. With the spaces, you have My Notes, which means that they are only for you, so you can have a personal folder. Then you can also have a team space where you can actually share Granola with your teams. If you have a lot of client calls or other types of customer calls that you actually need to consolidate in one place, this is a really handy feature for that. An actual recorded note looks something like this. It's going to generate something that's cleaned up, the transcript, with different kinds of templates. If you go to the My Notes, this is anything if you've written your own notes here. And then if you want to add it to a specific folder, you can do that through here. So now it's in client calls, and I can go directly to here to see it in my client calls folder. The other things you'll find inside of Granola is on the bottom here. You can see various recipes. Recipes are basically prompts that have been stored inside of Granola that you can reuse every time. People and also companies act as a lightweight CRM so that you can actually track who you've had calls with in the past and see important information about them, and also any of the transcripts you recorded for that specific person, which is a great view. Next, let's go over the transcription experience. To start a transcription, all you have to do if you're in Granola already is basically just click New Note, and then you'll see the transcription starting here like this. And it's really simple to use. You can take your own notes inside of here as you're talking with the person. It is a really calming feeling using Granola just because you don't actually see the transcription going while you're having the meeting. So I really like that about this app. And you can also actually see it if you do click it open like this, and you can change the multi-language or English only settings and so on here. And then if you want to, you can even ask it questions while it's recording. So you can either use that recipe that I talked about where you have pre-stored prompt. I can click things like what did I miss, or recap next steps, or even a joke can be generated here. Or I can just start talking about what should I talk about next, and it might give me some ideas based on the transcription. So here you can see ask how they've seen people use recipes, save prompts in real meetings, ask which settings changes matter most day to day, and so on. So this could be a really good thing if you get stuck during a client call, or you're not sure what are the next steps, or you need some kind of extra help in order to help you out during the call. When the call ends, you can just click here and click generate notes. This also pops up if you do start an online meeting as well. You don't have to manually click inside of the Granola app either. It can also be a pop-up that appears. It won't join as a bot or anything. You can just individually turn it on. So now you can see what kind of summary it's generated for me, and also any of my own notes here. And if I want, I can even share it with other people here, and also share it as a link so anyone with the link can view, which is really handy as well. So one of the key features of Granola is the chat-focused approach, which means that no matter where you are, so let's say if I'm in my personal, what happened in recent meetings, and I could just click enter and then ask it about my entire Granola here. Here I can actually chat in there. Let's say if I have client questions, what's a key theme from my client calls? I can also chat in there. And then of course, as I showed before, you can actually chat directly from the transcript while the meeting is going on at the same time. Next, I wanted to go over the recipes in a little bit more detail. So these are basically slash commands that you can set up yourself. So I can do create, make my own prompts in here to save. So then it's really quick to use them, especially great if you're in a meeting because you don't have time to actually type things out. Example, give me some next talking points. Could be something you could set up as a prompt and then you can just pull it up during the meeting. Or use one of the recipes from other people here. And to use those recipes, you just have to type slash and you'll find them over here. Or you can also find some suggestions below. The other thing I wanted to go over is that Granola is available to be used with other tools as well. So if you are in a note like this and you want to send it to Zapier, Notion, HubSpot, those are available on the paid plans as well as being able to connect to Slack or copying the notes. You can also go to the settings over here. And then if you go to settings and then if you go to connectors, you'll see all of the connectors available. And you'll also be able to see that there is an ability to bring your meeting notes to your AI tools. So if you connect this, then you'll be able to, for example, chat with your Claude and ask it about your recent meeting notes inside of your Granola and have that context available for it. I hope this video was helpful. If you're interested in Granola, be sure to check my link in the description to get started for free. You can also browse my other productivity tools in my new website called The Organized Toolkit. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below, and I hope to see you all in my next video.